Here you go, the 6 o'clock forecast as of Wednesday evening.
It's another story entirely. This is a powerful hurricane. It looks like it's trying to get better organized. It's going to have a lot of time to do so before making landfall, if it makes landfall. And we believe now that's exactly what's going to happen. The models, and we've been showing you this for a couple of days, the GFS and the Euro have been making landfall right around Cape Canaveral. Well, now that's exactly what the National Hurricane Center is doing. They're usually a little more subtle in their motion than their change of a track. They've been telling us, we think it's going to get close to Florida, but it isn't until the 5 o'clock advisory that they actually have it going over the Cape. This is the bigger picture. I want to take a closer look, show you more to us in terms of Floridians. At this point in time, if this verifies, and I believe it will, now we've all seen it change before. Charlie is a perfect example. Was coming right for us, turned off to the east. Hopefully that's exactly what this is going to happen, because a turn to the east would take it away from the state. The bottom line is I don't think that's going to happen. I believe this is indeed going to make landfall right around the Cape, maybe a little bit more to the west, not much, and that will bring winds of 130 miles an hour to the east coast of Florida in areas that have never seen that. From Melbourne, Merritt Island, St. Augustine, Daytona, maybe a little southeast of Jacksonville. And if that track goes in this way, for us, as you see, we're not even in the margin of error. So that tropical storm watch, I'm very comfortable with as a watch and not a warning. So we will see how this track continues to play out. But in terms of timing for the Bay Area, overnight, tomorrow night into first thing Friday morning, that's when the winds are going to start to crank up. They're going to start first in Highlands, they're going to move into Polk, and eventually work their way up. This is the latest probability, just updated, of hurricane, or rather tropical storm force winds. The orange color, you look at the guide, means there's about a 50 to 60% chance of tropical storm force winds in this area. If you live along the coast, that chance is about 40. So it's still less than 50-50, but it is higher than it was yesterday, again, because the Hurricane Center is bumping their track west. So, bottom line, we have our watches and warnings in effect for our area, but it is the area from Cape Canaveral, Melbourne, St. Augustine, all the way up to Jacksonville that has to be diligent. If you have any friends who are deciding they want to ride it out, and they live within 2 or 3 miles of the coast, you want to tell them that is not the smart move. In terms of safety, if you're near the water, there's going to be massive beach erosion, there's going to be a storm surge, and winds probably gusting to about 140 miles an hour. West Palm is right on the fringe, Miami probably a little bit to the south. I'm getting some new numbers in. I'll let you know what the new GFS run is saying. If there's any positivity out of this, maybe a little bit of a turn one way or the other, that's coming up in a couple of minutes.